What is going on, my Houston Texans family? Today, we will be talking about the offense for the Houston Texans and my expectation going into 2022. But before we do that, we have to discuss last year's offense. And it just wasn't, good all across the board. It was led by Tim Kelly, who was kind of thrown into the position by Bill O'Brien with his firing. The consensus was Tim Kelly ever calling plays? Is this the Bill O'Brien offense? And turns out it was much more worse. And you saw it through the offense in terms of passing, only 194.4 yards a game. That ranked number 30. Only 6.1 yards per pass. That ranked number 30. In terms of rushing, only 83.6 yards a game. That was dead last in the NFL. And only 3.4 yards a carry, which was ranked in the 30s. And lastly, just to put the icing on the cake, the overall 16.5 points a game was ranked number 30. Under 280 yards a game was dead last in the league. And finally, only 4.7 yards a play for the Houston Texans, which was ranked 30th. This offense was that bad yesterday, and now a lot of people are expecting, a very considerable jump, myself included. Let's look at the additions that they got. When you look at the offensive line, it's now set. Titus Howard is now your right tackle. This offensive line, it needs to be healthy. Laramie Tunsil missed time. Justin Britt missed time. Max Sharpen was just as inconsistent as they come. And when you look at the offensive line now, it is set. There is clarity, like what Nick Caserio said and wanted. Your two tackles are Tunsil and Howard. Your guards are the one that you just drafted, number 15 overall, Kenyon Green. And then on the right guard is the guy that followed your new offensive line coach, George Warhop, and that being AJ Cann. And then your center is Justin Britt, the veteran who you took a chance on last year, took a flyer on, played pretty damn good. Jimmy Morrissey is behind him, played about 5 games at center. That's what you did with the offensive line. When we're talking about George Warhop, the new O-line coach, he averaged 4.6 to 4.8 yards a carry his last couple seasons with the Jacksonville Jaguars. That is absolutely needed here. The Houston Texans want to run the ball, and that's what I think these running backs that they have could do. All new additions is no longer Mark Ingram or David Johnson or Philip Lindsay. It is Marlon Mack who you are taking a flyer on and seeing if there's anything left in the tank. It is rookie Dameon Pierce who has the fan base very excited to see and expecting him to take this running back group by the hold and be the starter by the end of the season. Your veterans, Rex Burkhead is there, your best pass catcher and running back. This group is going to be interesting to see going forward, but you invested in there. In terms of the wide receiving core, you do have the most underrated guy in Brandon Cooks, second-year guy in Nico Collins, who everyone's expecting to take a huge jump in year 2. You just drafted John Minchie, who was going to play around week 3, week 4. Everyone is excited about that. As far as the tight ends, we just drafted one, but you want to see the emergence of Brevin Jordan. You want to see him be that receiving tight end that we all know and think he can be in the NFL. And then lastly, at the quarterback position, it is all Davis Mills. It's his time to show he is the franchise QB. He only has this year and this year only. As much as I like him, as much as I believe in his experience, in his story, and know that he could potentially be a franchise quarterback, my expectations for him is to show that he is the man. And as a whole, I need to see this offense be in the 20 to 15 range. That's how much jump that I need to see with his offense. Let's not forget, we just got newly offensive coordinator Pep Hamilton. He did great things at Stanford, great things at the Colts. If you want to give him the Justin Herbert, he did great with Herbert, developed one into a very good QB. He developed Andrew Luck. And we saw it in our eyes all during Davis Mills' rookie season, growth as it went on. However, you let me know what you guys think. What are your expectations for the offense? As always, go Texans. You guys have a very blessed day.